Hello there, guys. What's going on? It's JB here with a deadline day episode of the career of the FIFA 17, FIFA 18, sorry, career mode, and we start with a transfer bid for Marcus Edwards. Of course, we are looking to. We'll try to buy him, but obviously Pochettino would not budge. So that wasn't a good start to the end of the window, was it? So deadline day didn't get off to a particularly good start for Burnley, which was just a really bad start. But there's still a long way to go yet before we could sign a couple of players that we wanted to enhance the team. Obviously, make it a little bit more better as well. But then we look at Pablo Zabaleta, experienced head at the back, former Man City man. We bidded a £2 million offer for him, put a £2 million offer in for him. So Bilic wouldn't play, had to play hardboard. He wanted 3.4 million. So we proposed, okay, we'll have him £2.5 million is what we'll offer. And I thought that was actually quite a fair offer, so we said 2.5. But still, they wanted that silly nearly £3.5 million. I didn't think he was worth that much. For a player of his age and a player of declining, so we said, right, we'll knock it down to 3 million. And in the end, Bilic just decides, okay, we'll accept that. He was the West Ham manager at the time, and obviously he's been sacked in real life. But we've done a deal with West Ham now to get Zabaleta in. And then it was the subject of contract, of course, contract negotiations, if you like. So it was always going to be on a rotational basis, so we gave the rotational business, and it was 2-year contract. Because he's an older player, 2-year contract sounds good. No release clause was necessary with this one, so we didn't need the release clause being any necessary than what it already was. And then it was all down to the old wage packet. We only gave him 20 million. We only signed yeah, £1 million in wages. That didn't sound at all healthy. We would have been paid out a lot of money for that. There would have been some bigger earners, really, as regards that's for sure. So we offer him 55,000, and that is a terrific offer. And that was a great deal for us to do there. Great moment. So we signed Pablo Zabaleta, a really good player in that position. So we're off to a fantastic start there as regards the new signing. So Zabaleta through the door, and then we were trying to get other players in. Obviously we need to strengthen the squad. Obviously what we achieved last season against all the odds was absolutely superb. So we are going to win the whole lot this time, obviously. But this is the problem with trying to buy on the last day of the January window. It's always difficult. Moses Sissoko, Oliver Burke from West Brom, Marcus Alonso, Creswell, Josh Simon, Sven Bender there. But Trent Alexander-Arnold was one we looked at. Sven Bender only 30 years old, but still 81 rated, and he's only worth 11.5 million. But Trent Alexander-Arnold is at Bayern Munich. I think we could improve his stats. He's quite a young lad still for his age, so we put a bid in for Trent. The guy from Liverpool. We meet with Ancelotti. I think he's still the boss now, Carlo Ancelotti, I think. Well, I think so anyway. We bid, I think, is it £7.5 million? So we bid what he's worth. That's the deal. I don't know, what did they ask for? Is it 7? They said it was 11 million, way over the odds. So we came back with 7.7. Far too Ancelotti once, and then he knocks the bid down to 10.2. We think that's too high, so we go 8.2. So we got 8.2 on that. And Angelotti says, okay, 8.7. And you know what? 8.7. Actually, to get it down from their initial price was absolutely superb. So a good little bit of negotiating there to get the price down. We weren't prepared to budge. We weren't going to pay over £10 million for Trent Alexander-Arnold. We knew full well, realistically, Angelotti initially was asking for far too much. Anyway, we get him over the line, and now it's all about getting the right balance for Trent. So we accept he's going to be having a sporadic squad world. The contract length is going to be 4 years, so we like offering 4-year contracts rather than offering 3 years like Burnley tend to do in real life. It's just doesn't seem right to me. But anyway, we offer what we're offering. Well, we were about to offer him £1 million worth of wage then. But we offer him 47,000, and obviously give him £1 million signing bonus. They want a 43, and actually that's quite low. That's fantastic. So Trent becomes our second summer deadline day signing. A great young lad, still in prospect, and to have him on board, that's a terrific achievement for us. And I'm absolutely thrilled to bits to have Trent Alexander-Arnold. So we are starting to build for the future here at Burnley Football Club, no doubt about that. Liverpool there, you can say, spent £70 million there. Conan, Dome, Mascherano. Look at the players they've let go. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Matip, Robertson to us. £200 million they've spent on 3 players, Manchester City. That's the sort of market we have to deal in season in, season out. Mind you, they've sold £135.3 worth of players as well. We have spent, as a team, we've spent 35.4. We've got Rooney, Robertson, Zabaleta and Trent already in. There's confirmation that Trent is on his way to us. A terrific talent, if nurtured right. He's got Alexander on the back of his shirt, not Alexander-Arnold, for some reason. But it is a big double-barreled name. But so it's Alexander-Arnold, not Alexander. But there he is. And then Zabaleta, of course, bags of experience, Manchester City for many years. So he's Argentinian as well. We only got him for £3 million, so it was quite good there. £80 million Everton has spent. Southampton tried to bid £17 million for Andre Schürrle. We think he's still. So we negotiate with Everton. We say, well, if you want to get Andre Schürrle, you've got to pay top whack. So we say no. You can have him for 27.5, not 17.5. Southampton aren't budging. I said that's. So we said right, 24.5. So we put the price down a little bit, but we want over 20 million for him. So we said right, that's right. We were not letting him go for it. It's neither 23.5. And we might as well had it as a final deal, to be quite honest. And off they go in a hump, Southampton. We're not going to sell him very cheaply. The £17 million is not enough. We want more for our money. And Schürrle is still a good player, still to come up towards his peak. And we weren't going to let him go for that little money. £17 million. Do me a favour. In the days of inflated transfer windows, you know, we've got to play it coy as well. It's not, didn't let both ways, that is for sure. But no, we weren't going to let. 17 million was too little. I know it's probably his value at that precise moment, but we weren't gonna just sit there and take that on the chin. No way. So we've got 2 players in. We're still looking through the short list to see if we could get another player in. And Kevin Gamero was striking out at me at that time, and we needed another striker, backup striker. He's 32 years old, but he knows where the back of the net is. That's the advantage of having Gamero in the team. And after to and fro, and we decided to go in for him. This was like towards the end of the transfer window. So 14 million pounds is his current value. So we started off. We had to bid somewhere near his current value. Although I would have preferred to have bid 10 grand. That would have been nice. So we bid him 10 grand over what he was actually worth, which is 10.45. And wow, that was quickly accepted. So we progressed straight away to the contract. Now this is where it could have been. This is where it was going to be pretty difficult, I would have thought, considering the competition he's got. So he expected to be the starter. Obviously, he's not going to start every week, but there are competition. We'll try and get him as much game time as we want. We wanted to offer him, considering his age, we wanted to offer him 2 years, obviously, because we felt it was right for his age. He'll be 34 by the time his contract was up, and probably over the hill by then. So just to give him two-year contract was the right thing to do. Wage, we offered him 60 grand a week plus a million and a 1.3 million pound signing on bonus, which we felt was the right offer. So Gavin Gamero becomes our third deadline day signing, and we spent quite a lot in the window, to be fair. So Gavin Gamero now comes our third, possibly final now signing of the window. We've got 4 hours left. Birmingham has spent 2.6. You compare that to what City have spent. Is in no contest. So there's confirmation. Kevin Gamero has signed for 14.5 million pounds. Well, 10 grand over that actually, but it didn't really matter in the end. So Kevin Gamero became our third and final, as it turned out, transfer of the window. So terrific performance from us in the window. Absolutely terrific. And that just brings us to the end of our transfer deadline edition of the Burnley Career Mode. I hope to join us for the next game in the Burnley Career Mode. But until then, from me, JB, take care, and we'll see you soon.